Hey friends, how you doing? I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my YouTube channel. It's Thursday at noon. That means it's time for the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter recap, right? That's what we do, right? The newsletter recap. Do you get the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter? If you don't, all you have to do is go to my website, tarotbychristiana.com or christianagaudet.com. Hit the button for the newsletter. You can subscribe there. You can also read this week's issue and all the back issues. We do a different topic each week. This week's topic is holding space for the truth. The newsletter talks about how the truth is like really hard for people to discern. You know, you would think it would be like a tangible kind of a thing, but it's not always. We have a hard time wrapping our brain around things, especially when things that don't seem to go together are true at the same time. When you love your job and hate your job. When you want to do something, but you're afraid of it. You know, both of those things are true. They're true at the same time. So we have to hold space for the whole thing. So the questions we're going to do today are about truth. What is true in your life? If there is a particular situation where you're wondering, is this true or is this not true? What do you need to know on your search for truth? These are the things we'll be looking at. So I want to say hi to everyone here. And right now, as I look at the chat, every single person that I see here is a member of this channel. And a member for at least a month. So how cool is that? It's so nice to see all of you here. Thank you all so much for being here. If you would like a reading today, it's a reading about truth and how you hold space for truth and what is true. It can be a mundane thing. It can be a spiritual thing, whatever you like, but those are the questions we're looking for. And thank you so much. A super chat from Clumsy Clairvoyance with a super sticker. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. So happy to see all of you here. And once again, everyone who is here that I can see happens to be a member right now. So that's really cool. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me just shout you out. Smile Soul 20, Karen Winkle, Horse Fan Dunn, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Again, thank you for the super sticker. Claire C, Peggy Lou Levens, Kim Morris, Betty Flesher. So nice to see you. The first question from Karen Winkle, what do I need to hold space for? And so specifically, you know, when we're looking at truth, you know, we can also say like, what is the truth that you're not holding space for? You know, how can you, what do you need to open up to? What truth do you need to hold space for? And it's really about your kids. I feel like, you know, you care so much about your kids, all three of them, and you just want them to be happy, and they're all doing well in a lot of ways. But life is never perfect. It's never perfect for anyone. And I think the truth you need to hold space for is A, they're all really good. They're all really competent. B, they're all doing well. And C, they're all going to have issues that you wish you could fix, but you can't. And that's really what is showing up here right now. I don't know if there's a particular issue going on this week that would make that be so important, but that is in fact what's showing up. And we have a super chat and super sticker from Claire C, also a member of this channel. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your kindness and your generosity. Really appreciate it. Okay. Clumsy Clairvoyance, what area of my life can I become a better truth seeker? And again, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. And thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. So I feel like you don't see the truth, Clumsy Clairvoyance. You don't see the truth of your skills and your potential to the extent that you could or should. And so I feel like that's what you need to open up to. Like, I think there's a lot of things you would like to do in your life and a lot of things you would like to achieve in your life, and you feel like it's not possible, like you can't, like that's just a dream. And I think you have to open up to the truth that it very much is possible. And I think if you open up to that truth, you will increase your chances there too. Okay. Horse Van Dunn, what do I need to know about the truth? Horse Van Dunn, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. What you need to know is that you have the skill and the power to manage and control a lot of the things that are going on around you. That's the truth you need to know. And actually, you and I are having a conversation privately about this very thing, whether you realize it's about this very thing or not. It's about being able to take the power inherent within the earth and channel it for your needs and for your purpose. And I think recognizing your skills and your abilities there and recognizing the power that is available to you, that is really the truth that you need to wrap your brain around. Okay, Smile Soul 20, nice to see you. Is it true that my department and the OR are going to partner together? Not exactly. Not exactly. I think there's conversation about how they can work more closely together. And so in a way, yes, but not fully. And there will be a lot of loopholes around all of that. So there is some deal being struck. And I think that will affect you. And Smile Soul 20, I want to thank you so much for being a member of this channel. I think whatever this is, partnership is an interesting word. Whatever this new cooperation is, it will benefit you. But I don't think we yet know what the parameters of it are. Okay. Okay, so Peggy Lou, your 59th birthday is tomorrow. Thank you for being a member of this channel. So we're looking at what is true. And so what will be true about your new year? What will be true as you go into, this personal anniversary? Honestly, you want to think about yourself as getting younger, not older. That in many ways you are indeed youthening. You want to use the energy of your birthday going forward into this new year to get closer to nature, to get closer to your own magical and psychic and creative abilities, and to use those things to move you forward. You want to get better at spotting BS when you see it and learning how to counter it with your own power. That is what is true for you on your birthday. And happy birthday to you. Okay, Maria Pia, so nice to see you. What is the truth I need to hold space for? The truth you need to hold space for is that you have some great people around you who really are friends, who really do care about you, and who sometimes do boneheaded things. And that I may not be speaking about all your friends. It may be a particular one or a particular few. But the truth is there are people who really care about you who sometimes drive you crazy. That is the truth. Kyle, is so nice to see you. Thanks for being here, and thank you so much for being a member of this channel. Okay. Kyla's, what is the truth of the situation with my living environment? Sometimes it's peaceful and sometimes it's really not. And the times that it's really not peaceful seem to be more and more and more, and it's problematic. I feel like there needs to be a change. There needs to be either a way to change the energy of the situation or to actually find a different situation for yourself. I feel like there is something here that is escalating, and I would not ignore it. I would try to address it, again, either by getting yourself into a different space or trying to have the conversations or do what you need to do in order to change the problem that is coming up here. And is that even possible? I mean, that's a question too. Is it possible to change that energy? And the answer is you could get it to go lie in a box for a while and be more compartmentalized. And that might be enough for a while, but eventually you're going to need to make a change. Kim Morse, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member of this channel. We appreciate you. What truth do I need to hold space for Kim Morse? That your life is still a work in progress. You've had so many chapters, some of them harder, some of them easier. There is so much success here and still more success coming. But there are some aspects of life that you have wanted to have in your life that have thus far eluded you. There's still so much time for wonderful things to manifest. That's the truth you need to know. Oh, Karen Winkle, so completely true. You're struggling with worry about your kids this week, I understand. Well, and that's exactly what came up in the cards. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member of this channel, and thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. My intuition and clues are causing me to distrust someone. Is there truth to what I'm sensing? Yes, but it's probably not malicious on their part. They're probably immature. They probably do not kind of understand the nuances of what they're doing and how it affects people. So you're right not to trust them, but do not think that it is malicious. It's lack of understanding. And they probably will not be able to get understanding. That's probably beyond them. Okay, Cheryl Jefferson, so nice to see you. This reminds me of the movie A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. Okay, what is my truth that I'm in denial of? There's a few. You're actually really good at compartmentalizing things so that you can be in a difficult situation and still function. So it's not so much that you're in denial, Cheryl, it's that you compartmentalize and you deal with just what you can deal with in the moment, because there are some overarching issues, primarily family issues, that there's no way to solve right now. And so you just deal with it. And I think I don't really think it's denial. I think it's just, well, what can I do about it? So why focus on it? I think that's really the deal for you. And in terms of ultimately solving those problems, it's going to take some time to figure it out, and you're going to have to really put your energy into figuring out and wanting to figure it out. And I feel like the truth you're in denial about is, as uncomfortable as the situation is, you are too comfortable to get ready to make that change yet. And that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Jenny, nice to see you, and thank you so much for being a member of this channel. What is the truth of your family situation? Good Lord, man. So many things and so many murky things, because a lot of people are not telling the truth and a lot of people are not seeing the truth. It is layer upon layer of chaos and confusion. I am so sorry to say that. And also probably some mental health issues, not yours, but other people's. And so there's not one single truth. There's a bunch of truths. And it's like an explosion in a spaghetti factory. I'm sorry. I'm talking about your family, and that wasn't really very nice. I really apologize. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is that you are smart and you are capable and you are grounded and you're trying to make things work, but there are other people around you who will undo everything that you do because of their own issues. It has nothing to do with you. And you can't fix everyone. And you can't, it's like trying to herd cats. They're going to run all over the place. And so the truth is that you're doing a good job, but there's a lot of people here who can't see the truth and who don't recognize themselves as the problem. And there's not much you can do about that except hold that truth. Okay. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you, and thank you for being a member of this channel. What is the truth about no childhood memories? Just poor memory or something deeper? Honestly, something deeper, and it definitely has to do with your parents, and it's about trauma. I'm so sorry to say it, but there is childhood trauma that may have been a specific event, but then also ongoing, and your memory is blocked to protect you from it. Now, the larger question is, should you delve in there and try to retrieve those memories? I don't really see the point. If you want to, you can do it in a safe way, but I think you are doing a good job and you have a good life and you are finding the healing you need without having to deal with all that. So that's an up to you kind of thing, but I don't think that in order to be healthy, I don't think you have to. Okay. Okay, hang on here. I am scrolling. While I'm scrolling, let me remind you, we have class tonight. We have a free class right here on this channel. Your personal major arcana cards. We're going to look at your birth cards and your astrology cards and figure out what that says about you. It will help you learn more about yourself and learn more about the major arcana. 7 p.m. free here tonight. Be here. That's 7 p.m. Eastern time. Be here. This is a class. I mean, yes, you can watch it in replay, but it's going to be a lot better to be here in person. So be here in person. Seriously. Okay. Okay, Horse Fan Dunn. Dunn asks, I have a nephew going through difficult times. What is the truth about that? Well, the truth about that is, as difficult as it is, there's probably things that the nephew could do to make it easier that he will eventually figure out to do. In the long run, I think it's very likely that he'll be fine. And just holding space for him and being supportive of him is the right thing. Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member here. I'm going for the same as all above. What truth do I need to hold space for? Very good. And the answer is the truth of your ability to learn and to grow internally and externally. The truth of your psychic ability, the truth of your ability to manage things on the planet, the truth of your strength. I'm just going to show you this. I don't tend to show the cards for these, but I pulled 3 cards about you, your truth. Magician, High Priestess, and Strength. Good freaking gosh, man. There is so much in you and so much that is strong about you, and I feel like you don't always see it. So you need to hold truth. You need to hold space for the truth. That you have everything you need inside and out to do what you want to do, handle what you need to handle, and go where you need to go. You've got it. You have to use it. Thank you, Claire. Some great feedback here. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Okay. Happy Rose. Nice to see you. Thank you for being a member of this channel. What is the truth I'm awakening to right now? I think it's about figuring out who you are. When surrounded by people who are related to you, and you went from one family to another family, you can see the ways you are similar to them and the ways distinctly that you are different. Hold space for the truth of that difference and be grateful for it. It's really about your identity. And people have tried to take your identity away from you. They've tried to make you be different than you are. They've tried to make you be what they want you to be rather than what you are. Don't let them do that. It is the truth of your identity. Okay, card on the floor. Hang on. It was face down, so we don't have to read it. All right. Hey, Amy Mauser. Nice to see you here. What is the truest true the universe wants me to know at this time? that as stuck as you may feel, you have the strength and the ability to do everything you need to do and get to where you need to go. You will be fine. Your kids will be fine. That's the truth. That's the truest, true truth. And everyone, just a reminder, we do have class tonight, 7 p.m. right here on this channel. The link is already here. So set a reminder so you shall not forget. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, good, Jenny. You found that helpful. Wow. Okay, good. Joanne Smith, so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member of this channel. What is the truth you need to know? That you have the heart for everything that you're doing. That this is a time of great healing of body, mind, and spirit for you and for Charlie. That there will be more difficulties, but there will also be wonderful things too in equal measure. And so at least that's going to balance out. All right. Thank you all so much. Such great feedback. So from my perspective, I feel like I've answered every question here. If I accidentally skipped you, I am so sorry. Please do reiterate. If you've come in and have not yet asked a question, please do ask. Let me remind you once again, we have class tonight, your personal major arcana cards, 7 p.m. Eastern Time right here. And we have class on Saturday, 10:30 a.m., minor arcana, 789. Join us for both classes. The links are already up. And you know what I did yesterday? I put up the links for our classes and meetups for August. So they're there. So you should go through and hit reminders on all of them. Reminding you that the weekly readings that I do on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I put those links up the day of just in case. But the classes and meetups go up like a month in advance. And so make sure that you know what's coming up and make sure that you join us. Please do make sure you join us this evening. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that the StarCon tickets are available. We need some noise for that. Okay. Was that a good one? Maybe that. So, StarCon, January 21st through 23rd, a hybrid event, in person in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and online on the Excel Events platform. If you come in person, you have access to all the online goodness as well. If you do the online, you don't have to fly anywhere. You don't need a hotel. And it is a robust and immersive experience either way. So the tickets are available. Go to the website, starcon.com. That's STAARCON.com. And get your ticket, especially if you want to be in person in Palm Beach Gardens. We have a limited number of those. We have a virtually unlimited number of online, the virtual tickets. But in person, man, there's only so many seats, and there's got to be a butt in every seat. And once there's a butt in every seat, there's no more room for your butt. So, if you want to be there, and I want you to be there, get those tickets. Get them now. All right, my friends. I thank you all so much for being here. A quick reminder, too, I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, in person in Palm City. And then next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, is the Masters of the Tarot Conference at Omega in Rhinebeck, New York. I'll be there. And then following that, for 2 weeks, I will be in Connecticut doing private readings at True Bikram Yoga in Madison, Connecticut, and making house calls, office calls, doing psychic house parties, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. Just reach out. I'd love to see you. Friends, thank you so much. Take really good care.